So my eyes are already primed and powdered. Going in with a few different palettes today. You don't have to use the same palettes I used. If I had singles of all these shades, then I would have just used them. The first palette I'm using is the Smashbox Cover Shop Bold palette. And I'm going to go in with this orange shade. You're going to see the least amount of this shade towards the end, but it just helps make the other colors a little more wearable. So I'm focusing this in my crease, and I am kind of pulling it out a little further. Okay, now I'm going in with my Zoeva Luxe Crease brush. It's slightly smaller than the brush I just used, and this purple shade from that same palette. This I'm focusing on the outer corner and a little bit in the crease. Okay, now I'm using my Morphe B18 brush. It's kind of like a pencil brush, just a little bit fluffier. And I'm going in with that blue shade, going in the same spot on the outer corner as that purple, but not as far in. And now I'm going back in with that same purple shade as before to blend that out. Okay, the next palette I'm going in with is my Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette. And I'm going in with this really dark navy shade, and it's called Minx. And I'm using my Zoeva Luxe pencil brush. This is going in the same place again, but not as far in. And I'm kind of creating a V shape. With any left over on the brush, I'm bringing it a little bit in the crease. This step isn't entirely necessary, but I do think it helps a little bit. I'm going in with the shade Delirious from that Urban Decay palette. I'm sorry if you can hear my washer, but this is just going right in between those shades. Okay. So on this side I have a little bit of a glitter shadow. I'm taking a white shade from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette just to lighten the front part of my lid. And the glitter I'm using is the Urban Decay Shadow in Glitter Rock, which is kind of like a purpley pink. Okay, and now I'm going to build that outer corner a little more to match this side. I'm taking a black shade from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm using a lip brush from BH. I'm just going to deepen that outer corner. Then I'm lining my tight line and just putting a thin line against my lashes. Before I finish the under eye, I'm going to move on to the rest of the face. Okay, so the rest of my face is done. I finished the bottom of this eye. I'm going to do the bottom of the other one. First shade I'm going in with is that orange again. And I'm using this small crease brush from e.l.f., which I can't find anywhere. I really hope they didn't get rid of it. But I'm focusing this on the outer part and kind of connecting it to that top. Now I'm going in with that Minx shade, that navy blue. Okay, Okay, and then I'm going in with that first purple shade from the Smashbox palette. And I'm going to put a little bit of the Kat Von D white shade on my inner corner. And I'm going to line my waterline with this NYX Wonder Pencil in the shade Light. For lips, I'm going in with the Tarte Lip Paint in the shade Rosé. This is a more warm tone shade to kind of tie in the crease shade I used. So the reason I didn't go in with like a super cool toned pink is because I wanted to tie everything together. I kept the blush a little warmer and more neutral, and if you go with anything too bright on the rest of the face, you can kind of start to look clownish. So I'm gonna go do my hair, and that's it. I'm done with the look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day.